Look at that tornado watch. No tornado warning so far issued from the National Weather Service out of Slidell nor in Lake Charles. So that is the good news there. This tornado watch in effect till 11 o'clock tonight. Of course, we have the flood watches, flood warnings, though, specifically for St. Mary Parish, Terrebonne Parish, and then now Lafourche Parish adding to the mess. And that's where the heaviest rains will continue to manifest. And that's what we have been watching for sure. So as we look at the predictive radar, again, the worst weather just east of Acadiana. Of course, we don't want to minimize it for St. Mary Parish. And again, those back-end rain bands that we just showed you earlier, expect that through about 8 o'clock. And here we are at about 5:20 or so. So it's going to be another couple of hours before things begin to quiet down, even in St. Mary Parish. But by 10, 11 o'clock tonight, the worst of it will be over for you. And the rest of us, the worst will be over probably by about 9 or 10 o'clock. We might see a few tropical showers, a few gusty winds, but there is no threatening weather for 80% of Acadiana. It's all extreme southeastern Acadiana, and that's red St. Mary and the lower part of St. Martin Parish. Eventually, that whole mess moving through Mississippi. Mississippi is going to get a heck of a lot more rain than most of Acadiana will. Here's the latest her model run on wind gusts, 30s, 40s, and then obviously higher as we go through portions of St. Mary Parish. You can probably add 20, 30 miles an hour for sure. And again, model is actually a little slow. We think the eye is already making landfall, and that eye wall is going to be a little bit over here. So the models have been a little bit farther to the east than the National Hurricane Center positioning, and also where we're seeing those highest winds. But you have the spirit of conditions, again, still blowing over 40 down through St. Mary Parish, but then dropping off, we think, midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then it's just a nice, drier northwesterly breeze moving in. As Brianna showed you a little bit earlier, we got some nice weather ahead and guaranteed for a week. Yeah, there's another depression out in the Atlantic. We're not worried about that for right now. It's these surprises that we get with an old frontal boundary that it was just a weak tropical wave that crossed the Yucatan during the course of Friday into Saturday. Saturday, okay, maybe something may develop. Sunday, I'm sending out emails and messages to everybody at KATC. I think we're going to have a tropical storm. And then by Sunday night, oh, guess what? It looks like a hurricane, and it could be a Cat 1, Cat 2. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's just bring this back to the rainfall. I just want to kind of, graphics are getting a little sketchy here, but show you where the highest rainfalls will continue to be. Additional rainfall, I would say 3 to 5 for St. Mary Parish. But the threat of flooding rains, you can see, are going to be over eastern Louisiana for sure and into Mississippi. But this storm is moving along at a good clip at about 17 miles an hour. That's what you want. You want a fast-moving storm. Storm surge, we haven't touched on this, but here's the new data. Again, no issues with storm surge. Notice the areas that we had in yellow. I didn't think we'd have problems. Not too terribly bad at all. But you go farther south and east, and that's where we're having issues with respect to storm surge. We were concerned about some of the backwater flooding around the Franklin area. That has receded back to the west, so good news there. So that is the best news of all. And there's going to be some minor surge flooding, especially eastern portions of Louisiana, northwestern sections of Lake Pontchartrain as well. But it shouldn't be super problematic. This is not a Category 3, 4, 5 storm, nor was it at any time in the Gulf of Mexico. Like Katrina came in as a 3, but it had a Category 5 storm surge with it when we used to associate winds and storm surge in the same Saffir-Simpson scale, which we no longer do. So as we move forward, again, here's just Lafayette. Rain chances, how about this? 20, 30%. It's going to be breezy. Winds gradually turning out of the north and then northwest as we go through the overnight hours, and then you see how they calm down as we move forward down the line. So that's what we have here in the Weather Department. The only major issue, again, continues to be these colder cloud tops that it looks like the storm maximized just as it made landfall. Now, as we look at the shades of purple here, not as bright, so those cloud tops are starting to warm, and I think this is the beginning of the end for Francine, the beginning of the weakening trend. And again, we'll get an updated on the coordinate path, but officially, National Hurricane Center acknowledging that this storm made landfall, Terrebonne Parish at 5 o'clock this evening, but the outer rain bands were really right around 3:30, 4 o'clock, moving into St. Mary and Terrebonne Parish. So that's what we have for right now.